Assignment 5, Grouping to compare crime rates. When we move into analyzing crime within a city, this concept will be very useful for defining and compare hotspots. Here, we will just take a look at the arbitrary areas and compare measure about them. First, we're gonna drag and drop states and cities in the middle of the graph to create a geographic map like what we did in assignment 2. And we also drag the violent crime into the size. Here we're gonna have a heat map for the violent crime. When we zoom into the heat map and we want to target a specific city, for example, here I choose Los Angeles. And when I zoom into the city, I want to make a group by right-click the Los Angeles and group it with city and states. So after you create the group, and you will see Tableau has automatically changed the color of your group and also create a legend for your group. Next, I'm gonna change the name of the group by right-click the group and edit highlights and change. I'm gonna just change the name to LA areas. And here you got your LA groups, and the next thing that I want to do is I want to make a comparison of LA with DC area. So I'm gonna make another group by zooming into the DC areas. And when I create the group, I also want to include some areas of Virginia and Maryland also in my group. So I use a selection tool to multi-select different cities in the area, and I group them to create a new group. And I'm gonna change the name of the group to MDV, basically Maryland, DC, and Virginia. So after creating these two groups, I want to make a comparison of these two groups. So I go and open a new sheet, and I drag and drop the groups that I created into columns, and I put the violent crime into rows. Next, I'm gonna exclude other cities because I only want to focus on the two groups that I created. And you can also change the violent crime rate measures type to average or median for better comparison.